Hey, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Galactic Civilizations 4 as the Church of the One True Gilbert. As a reminder, this little Let's Play series is sponsored by the lovely people at Stardock, not Starduck. Check the description box down below for relevant links and information about where you can pick up the Supernova edition of Galciv 4. Alrighty, so we have basically explored... Yeah, okay, those are nebulas, or radiation storms. I'm like, is there more fog of war here? No, we've done a full exploration of our initial little sector over here, and we've started to go and poke our heads in some neighboring sectors as well. We are not technically alone in our initial sector. There is, who are these people? Oh yes, the navigators, that's right. Sorry, it's been several days since I recorded the first 3 episodes, so I'm having to mentally catch myself back up here. We do have navigators present over here. These are all colonies. None of these are core worlds. They must have gotten, and maybe that's what makes them navigators, they must have gained the ability quite early on to move through subspace gates. I suspect that wherever this one leads to, and we do have a probe going this way, I'm betting we're going to find navigators on the other side. So it does annoy me a little that we don't have complete control over our local cluster here. On the other hand, we've had fairly good relations with the navigators. I mean, they currently got a neutral face here. We do have some cultural differences. There you go, cultural focus, progressivism, scientific. Oh, they're also xenophobic, which is unfortunate. I could consider sending a diplomat over there. Like, it would be nice to have friends, because this game, Galactic Civilization in general, and this applies to a lot of 4X games, but I feel like Galciv 4, really, you do gain a lot of benefit from strong diplomatic ties for technology exchange, that sort of thing. On the other hand, maybe we can also just go and boop them on the face pretty quickly. Balance of power, military power, so samesies. So we have a higher technology score, which makes sense. Now, I am just playing this on normal difficulty because I didn't want too much difficulty, because I mean, you know, we gotta make sure to look good for this series, right? But it sort of makes sense that we, with the fact that we have a lot of experience with 4X kind of games, playing on normal difficulty, I would expect to win. Now, we haven't won. We could still get very surprised by the Dragon showing up with a huge fleet, because we don't actually have much of a fleet. We're currently second in power. Like, we don't have much of a fleet, but currently no one else does. But this could very quickly scale up. We have to keep an eye on this, because it would not surprise me at some... Well, first of all, how powerful is the number 1? Right, we're number 2, but 1 could be like 10 times more powerful than us. And this could also scale up very quickly as the AI decides to go from exploration and expansion mode to military mode. So we do have to keep an eye on this. We encountered a temporal rift here, which has presented itself in an unusual way. Scans show the stars beyond, though not as they appear now, but as they were in the distant past, or even more surprising, in the distant future. I'm sure scientists will find this interesting. Plus 30 research. Must tell no one but our military strategy. Whoa, +1 moves to all ships is insanely good. More sensor power to ships, also quite nice. I feel like the movement on ships is really good, because the ships don't move that fast as a baseline. Probes are some of our fastest ships here, and you can see their movement is currently at 12. That +1 is a substantial boost, and warships are slower, so they will gain even more of a proportional benefit, right, from +1 move. If we're trying to chase things down or anything like that, it's great. Dang. We really have to deal with these space monsters. Energy deflection theory, field generators, maybe. Terraforming, good. More raw production is really good, but I do think we're going to keep going with the generally developed military kind of side of things. Guardian. Dang. Battle cruisers. Now, we want to go and start designing our ship, right? Because we could do that. Our cruiser hulls available. And of course, if you don't know, right, you can go and do, you can do a lot of cosmetic stuff. Hold on, let me exit this. Oh! I'm like, hold on. There's supposed to be an extra tab or a question first about the design. In 1.7, they moved it to cosmetic mode over here. Oh, I like that because it makes it very explicit that what we're adding here is purely cosmetic and doesn't affect gameplay whatsoever. Right? Scale. Maybe we can throw some fins on here, make the ship go faster. Let's throw another one of those. Do we want to do the same one? What's this look like? Put that on the bottom. Oh, it sort of hugs the ship. No, but we can do that. I think I'm going to turn it around. Can I type? Oh, yeah, baby! Typing. Oh, it's very organic arm. No, I don't think that's what I want. Different kind of fin from that one up there. Yeah, I like that. This doesn't matter which one of these I choose for the 180 rotation, is there? Or... Oh! I don't have the piece I'm installing selected. Come on. 180. And scale... up. I mean, they don't match, but I kind of dig it. All right, so we do that, drop out of cosmetics mode, and then we can look to actually add in some things. Now, some of these, like, yeah, this enhanced kinetic weapon here costs us thulium. Enhanced missile weapon costs antimatter. I guess we don't have an enhanced beam weapon available. We do have some thulium. We could go... Heck, we could use both thuliums on one ship here. I could go and slap on... Now, if you're lazy... and I often am lazy, you can just double click and it'll auto place them in relevant spots. There you go, twin guns over there. But you can also just manually place them in places. There's also nothing that stops you from going back into cosmetic mode over here. Oh, I thought. There we go. There we are. Just to click the right way. And let's say make the guns bigger. I know they're not. Oh no, save it yet. I know they're not exactly the same size, but they're close enough that you're not going to be able to tell the difference. Bigger guns up front. So how's our capacity? Oh, we have 26 capacity in this bad boy. We might add more guns, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other modules. So under special one, this would enable serving. That's not what we're looking for. Some raw hit points does sound pretty good. Gives us unlimited range. It's very heavy and it's not what we're looking for. This is good for defensive ships. Targeting computer. Beam accuracy boost. Sounds really good. 5 mass. I'm going to add a couple more hull supports. I do want a fair amount of tankiness over there. Movement rate. So this is actually something kind of interesting, right? Because we have the 11 base movement over here. We could make this ship faster, but I don't think that's what we're going to add to this. This is going to be very much a frontlining kind of thing. We might want to consider some actual armoring. Titanium plating, but I won't do the weapon jammer because it's still a tier 1 defense. Titanium plating is a tier 2 armor defense. You can see the same mass of the hull plating, but it's giving us double the amount of armor. So I'll do that. Since I don't have an upgrade to the point defense, I might not do that. We did add a couple of hull support modules, which I'm pretty happy about, just for some raw hit points, and I think that's going to be good. And I was thinking about adding in some more guns. Do I want to focus exclusively on kinetic guns? What was this? This is a 2 attack for a mass of 4. These are all a 1. Yeah, the railgun here, I believe. Yeah, railgun seems to be just cheaper and smaller. That's it. So the railgun must be the most advanced. It makes sense, I think, the order. I think you get the cannon, then you unlock the Gauss cannon, and then so on. Lasers, then particle beams. Actually, I guess I could throw on the harpoon missiles. Do I have antimatter? Oh, no, I don't. So I wouldn't be able to build this, right? That little orange icon. No, that's just the economy relic. Screw it. We'll throw on the railgun on there. So if we were to save this, right? We'll call it the Quill Cruiser. Done. And then at our shipyards, the Quill Cruiser right over here. So 12 turns to build, 7,132. If we were compare to one of the pre-made ones, yeah, about the same. I think we're getting more bang for a buck here because we are using thulium. It's going to cost us 2 thulium to build this. So we're only going to build the 1, then it's going to be grayed out because we literally don't have the material for anything else. But let's get that bad boy started. Right, this other flag, or this other shipyard. Battlecruiser Mark 4. We can build as many of these as we want because they don't use any special resources. A supply ship over here. I wonder, where was I planning? I guess it doesn't really matter. I suspect, though, I think I was trying to send him over to Vizard. If I recall correctly, that was the plan, including its own local supply ship. May or may not make sense, but we're going to do that anyway. All right. Done. Go. Hey, we're finally advancing a turn. All right, we've got a probe make it through to this side. Yeah, that's the navigator icon there. We'll just put this probe on auto explore in this new sector. I don't think the space right on the side is landfill. Start send a constructor for that through that to claim the other side. Maybe. All right, shield tech. And that's the thing. Like I'm constantly unlocking new types of weapon tech that I'm like, oh, maybe I should delay my shipbuilding more. But I don't think you can do that. I think you have to be building ships constantly, even though they're sort of becoming obsolete as they get built. Production. These are all good, but no, I'm going to keep just unlocking new military tech. Now, you could upgrade your manufacturing base, which seems like, why not, right? Why wouldn't we do that when we get the opportunity? That seems okay. Research is pretty good on this planet. And that's without us really having done anything with it. We just have actually a ludicrous amount of raw tech. Let's do this for loyalty boost just to say. But let's do this so that we're going to get a great multiplier on our research here. Actually, our tech rate is phenomenal. It's the fact that the Cerberus fleet is grouped is a little freaky deaky. Oh, more armor per level. I think armor specifically counters kinetics as well. So maybe we should be looking at building laser and missile ships actually, if they don't have point defense. What is this? Well, within the debris field are the remains of the precursor relic. After some study, we have learned that the relic was designed to uplift alien species. Should be noticed that noted we are an alien species. Crew is undecided what to do with the process being uplifted, making them be different from the rest of our species, both visibly and in mind. On the other hand, who knows what amazing discoveries are possible if we choose to be uplifted. We could activate this, get research, increase progressivism awareness, which might make us friendlier with the navigators. I mean, it's not our base species cultural focus, but maybe the awareness will increase it. Or we could sell it for some money. No, let's go with option 1. Not that we have a lot of money and it would be nice to have some more, but we'll go ahead and do that. Navigators declared war on the Iconian refugees. Okay. All right, and that was a minor race over here. 5 civilization boasting most diverse and captivating cultural traits. Only 3rd. Well, that's a little disappointing. Maybe we could do better. Okay, Phoenix system is a go. Improved armor. I mean, we are using some armor. Yeah, I'm going to keep focusing on this. Quill Cruiser, Battle Cruiser, Battle Cruiser. I think we should set a rally point somewhere, just to make micromanaging our ships a little bit more convenient. I don't want to be too close here. I was tempted to set actual Cerberus 6 here as our rally point, but things could get booped along the way. So I think what we're going to do instead, if I go and just select one of these star bases, for example. Sorry. Yeah, there it is. We got a set rally point command, which just brings up this user interface here. So we can go and set a rally point, say there. Okay. And then what we can do is for our shipyard, we could tell it to go to this deep space rally point over there, right? Set destination. We could do that for each of our shipyards, but that is stupid and boring. Why would you do it that way? Instead, if you click on your civilization screen and go to automate, there's a really convenient screen here to reorganize stuff. So we can say shipyards that are sending ships nowhere. Instead, why don't you send it to Deep Space Rally Point 1? There you go. So now all shipyards are now sending to Deep Space Rally Point 1. You can do that with your ships as well. You can reorder your ships and your fleets to go and do all kinds of different things. You can make your shipyards, you can make it based on what they're building as well, which can be nice. But right now, I'll just have all shipyards sent to that area. We will want to make a change as well. Whoops. Sorry, the experimental drive is hurting our hit points. So again, we're going to want to get rid of that before we get into battle, but for now it's going to be fine. Tourism boost, we don't have to hit that button. And is this still the... Oh yeah, it's damage an enemy fleet. Yeah, we'll try to use that probably on the pack of space critters over here once we actually get something assembled to go. I should really be playing these turns a little bit faster so we can get in some battle here. That stupid bug nest. All right. Oh, we're now third in military. Possibly because we did lose that ship, but I suspect it's just because other people are building more things. Okay, improved armor science, missile payload optimization, not that we're using it, what we'll see. Dwindling numbers. We followed a distress signal to the area. We found a strange patched-together vessel, similar to what pirates use. The aliens inside are a motley variety of species who claim kinship thanks to a parasitic organism they all have. The organism renders them sterile, requires the injection of new biological life forms, regular intervals, sustain what it calls a culture. The aliens insist that if we deliver a small portion of our crew to them, they'll let us go, or they'll capture us and take it all. Go then take some less popular crew. So nihilism and awareness goes up, reduced approval, only for 10 turns though, or we just say no way and spawn a pirate ship. I'm a little concerned because we don't really have the military set up. Honestly, we can take a 10% approval hit for 10 turns. That's not much. Just because we don't have our vessels ready yet. Which we clearly have to do something about. So if we want to be friends with the navigators, we could go and declare war on the Iconian refugees. The problem is we don't have a military yet, so I'm a little leery about saying yes. We think, and we don't know where they are. They're just very likely we're not going to be targeted anytime soon. You know what? We're going to say yes. We're going to see about boosting our friendships. Are these the Iconians over here? Oops. Let's see. How do we feel about the Iconian refugees? I mean, they're not terrible. How about the navigators? Any chance that we've got some tech we could catch up on? I realize that planetary invasion is a military attack. Yeah, they're really unwilling. It's a very, very high-end tech. Well, it's a very desirable tech. Oh, you have no money. You know what? We may as well give you a military thing. You'll get an advantage out of this, but do we really care? Could you give me one module? And then we'll send you a little bit of money. Okay, well, it's a surprising amount of money. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and do this? You'll come out slightly ahead. But you'll get some new military tech that might help your situation. I don't know. We should do the rounds with everyone. Yeah, the planetary... You really consider that to be an important, powerful tech. We're just going to have to research. We actually might want to specifically beeline that. Well, we can probably research it as is. There we go. Oh, you are getting a slightly better deal here. There's something in here that's like... cheaper? I don't know. Well, there you go in a few bucks. That sounds fine. What about the your? Étoile Lune. Oh, interesting name. It just sounds like Star Moon in French. Étoile Lune. All right. Iconian Refuge. They really hate us. Yeah, no kidding. We did just declare war on them. Yeah, I can see why colonizing that would be quite good. It would be in someone's territory, though. Your. Yeah, I'm thinking a military starbase over here would be a good idea. Look at this. A movement of growing in Sunny Spot, so our capital, who mistrust the growing use of cybernetics and synthetic life in our worlds, call themselves Natural League, and they demand that organic life be given priority over other forms of life. Shouldn't allow the Natural League to form on Sunny Spot. Unlocks the Natural League Center improvement, +1 Natural League flavor. Or life is equally valuable regardless of form. Put an end to this movement immediately. I'm going to do that, although it's hurting our approval even more, which is a bit annoying. Foreign dumping. Spread pollution through trade routes. Hurt our diplomacy. That's kind of funny. Ban dissent. Increases crime. Increases approval. Lose some money. Increase our ship production. It might be time, actually. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and consider making a swap over to anything that increases our military strength. More XP, I mean, possibly. We'll prototype defense. Yeah, let's try the shipyard stimulus. Measures hurts their range but gives them more hit points. I think I'm going to be okay with that. Okay, I think I'll still run the research grants. Oh, sorry. Not genius grants, research grants. 50, hold on. That brings us to 51. Yeah. Genius grants is nice early because the flat bonus, but now the percentage is definitely doing more for us. Okay, that seems okay. While the second ruler of the mighty Mimot Brotherhood, extend my greeting to you, leader of the enigmatic Church of the True Gilbert. Feline humanoids, paths have been intertwined in this intergalactic conflict, embarking on a journey towards dominance, united by unique traits and unwavering determination. There's a reasonable chance we're not going to eat you. Alright, let's get this planetary invasion tech. Which might be relevant if we make it out to the Iconian Refuge space. Oh, we do have enough culture points for quite a bit of things. What can we get in progressivism now? I mean, 30 research is just a half turn of research at this point. It's a little late maybe to benefit from that, although there's some early other stuff in here that's quite good. Do we want more influence pushing to spread our borders? Citizen expectation reduced by 50%. Citizens of the collectivist trait gain 10% approval. Not that there's a lot of them. A lot of free leaders. I do like that. Okay, you know what? This is collectivism is the thing we have the biggest discount for. Let's go ahead and push through that. So consensus, expectations reduced, which should improve approval a lot. And yeah, they don't have the collectivist trait, but I think that's going to have to be okay. If we do a little look-see at our planets, well, maybe we'll wait a turn to see if the numbers change since the expectation drop. All right, and over here. Why is this one the one recommended as opposed to this one here? 8244, 237. Slightly cheaper. And now you're recommending this one. Oh, this one's grayed out. Oh, that one needed Alarium. Oh, I see. Okay. An intriguing discovery long been made. A device from the long gone Arner civilization. The structure suggests it might be used to enhance the structural integrity of our fleet. Or we could sell it. Oh, that's basically nothing. All right, let's add the artifact in our vault. Plus 10% hit points. Yeah, we'll save that until we've got a big fleet. Planetary invasion tech is done. Armor material science. Yep, let's do it. We can get here. Illicit deals for a bunch of money but increase crime. No, I don't think we'll run either one of those. That's fine. So some of our ships are getting built. They are heading out there. Now, the other thing we can do is we can bring our flagships up in there. Because the flagship is very powerful. It's got a lot of hit points, decent attack, because we do keep getting these upgrades. Especially if we do things like this. We'll upgrade with an Illyrium cell. It might be a good idea. And I think I will. In progress survey. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, head on over. Oh, can I not just do that? I've got to go and eject you first. You stay parked there. I don't know if it's really necessary. Sorry, I have a colony ship that was just parked here. That was a bit of a mistake. Yeah, this frigate here, I'm just going to send it to this ground. Autopilot your way over here, please. That was the only... Well, there's a fleet here too. Which includes the Raptor. Yeah, okay, I think I was using maybe Cerberus as the rally point. And I think a ship that was going over there got caught. So I'm happy to rally here. We'll leave these ships parked here for now. We don't really have the money to do rushing. Back in second in military. Just by building a few ships. That stack has grown. Or it's a different one. 4 ships here. And they're not too tough. Oh, I don't have enough money to support the expedition. Oh! Unearth long lost family treasure. That's probably part of their specific background. Lineage traces back to minor nobility. Yep. Ooh. Man, I wish I could go and print money right now. I'm sorry, I've denied the expedition. We got the scanner thing. New leaders is nice. I don't suppose I have... No, I don't have any Harmony crystals. Lou Malley here. Reduced research as a governor. We keep hitting that. But, that's all our money. Maybe we'll throw you in here as the Minister of Culture. Get a little bit more influence growth. We don't have anything giving us some flat influence, really, in most places. We'll run you there for now. We might make you a governor later on. But if we can get, you know, just more border growth and stuff, it's not hardly a bad thing. Manticluster. You'll give me money. I'm already at war with someone. I'm sorry. I can't start another war. That's just not okay. I do like more movement. Although, planetary adaptation is quite a bit cheaper. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. We'll just cycle through very quickly. Yeah, siege ship. Good for planetary invasion. We're not going to bother with that right now. I do want to spam out more asteroid miners. I want more constructor ships. I think more colony ships is also going to work. But we're going to keep building up some military for now. All right, Sirius fleet. So already, if we mouse over here and get a preview, yeah, we can go and destroy them, which is great. Let's go and move up next to Cerberus, and then what we'll do is we'll deploy all the ships from Cerberus, jam you in there, and they'll be okay. I think after we're done the current set of ships that we're building, we will go back to building civilian resources. More output from asteroid miners seems good. Although, like, going down these branches here will give us the ability to unlock new tiles on our planets. So that sort of terraforming and everything is really good. One of our freighters from the homeworld has been damaged by iron storm, leaving it stranded in deep space. I'd like some assistance. Relation with navigators and an extra trade license. Or we could seize the cargo. No, let's not do that. Let's be friends with the navigators. You are going to give me plasma beams for a bunch of stuff. William Illyrian. All right, we're going to say yes. It's fine. They are offering something they consider to be balanced, so sure, why not? Oh, year 5! Culture point and approval boost. Oh, that's going to counter some of the stuff. Good. I wonder if I should elicit deals for just cash. What's our tax rate? It's on medium, so I don't want to raise it anymore. I mean, we could change some of our policies here to get more money, but we'll wait. All right, let's eject these ships. Merge these together. Yeah, we're not even at our logistics limit here. We can go and put more ships into this. Why, any tech or anything like that that increases your logistics limit on your fleets really does make a huge difference. More ships in the fleet equals substantially more firepower in an attack. Xeno agriculture, irrigation network, improved agriculture, leads to hydroponics, more quality improvement, more invasion, which might be relevant. We might be, you know, we've got the military. Maybe we should go and do some invasion ships for the Iconians. This is... Okay, we can watch the battle if we want. Usually I just do the quick battle, but we'll go ahead and do one. All of Cerberus Fleet 1. Excellent. Different classes of ships do engage, they target preferentially. So depending on what kind of things you're facing. Yeah, you can see nothing's really focusing on this little fighter class over here. I mean, it depends on what we're facing. Alright, good stuff. Total victory. We love to see it. We still have movement? Pull back a little so that we can meet up with the other fleets a little easier. The big thing that's going to be a challenge will be this nest here, because it has a ton of hit points. Although, right now, everything's probably helps the policy that we're running here as well. Oh, yeah, we don't have enough capacity for absolutely everything. 5 more. Logistics 6. Logistics 2. So you can come in here. I don't think you actually merged. Okay, let's take a look at you next turn. Oh! There you go. Fleet of 8. Quick battle. Good. And then, yeah, we're going to move on over here. Perfect. Take out the nest that had been spawning these ships. Okay, that's great. Are we aware of, like, a pirate base anywhere? Would be sort of a gray color thing. I don't see it. So we may not have a pirate base in our sector. So what I think is going to happen then is we're going to move over here and be ready to assist our allies. Actually, this lone cruiser, you know what I'm going to do is, let's warp theory so we can get there a little faster. I'll just get you to provide defense to this planet, which is going to help their approval a little bit. All right, hello, navigators. Our civilization recently discovered an alternate energy source, which we believe will revolutionize our industries. However, the energy resource requires Illyrium, a rare resource in our territory. Requesting your help to develop this energy source. In return, we'll share the benefits of civilization. Provide Illyrium for research, even if we have to borrow some. Improvement in relations. We do get a manufacturing boost, and so do they. We could say no. We get prestige, which regresses towards one of the victory conditions. But we've decided, or I've decided, although I'm a little annoyed they've spread into more territory here, that the navigators will be my friend. I don't know if that's actually going to last, since they're kind of all up in my face, but we're gonna do that for now. Okay, Wizard's got a defense. Sunny Spot, I'm actually gonna park this battle crew. How am I? Oh, hold on. There's another bug nest over here. I'm gonna move our rally point. Whoop. I forget which games you can move the screen with the middle mouse or not. I'm gonna move my rally point to here. Once we start building civilian ships, I'm gonna want to tell the star bases not to do rally point stuff, because I'm not gonna want them to show up over there. I'm gonna want to deploy them in something else sooner. Museum is opening a display about your life. They would like to know what you feel your greatest accomplishment has been. They alone have done nothing. Together we've done everything. Equality goes up. Culture point goes up. My greatest accomplishment is yet to come. Pacifism goes up. The graves of my enemies. More intimidation, which could be used for diplomacy stuff. I'm just going to say, 31. We can just keep focusing on equality. Pacifism, I mean... For the memes, no, I'm going to go this and focus on equality because I think that's going to continue to be fairly useful. Hello, Vizard. How you doing here? I think, wow, your stats are crazy good. Empire-wide food is great. You know what you need? You need some more housing. That's what you need. We've got a bonus here, although we've got lots of district adjacency, so maybe I won't do it there. +1 level to all. I'm going to put a housing district right there. That's what we're going to do. It'll get some nice adjacency. I might go ahead and do one, just to give you more population caps, because that seems pretty useful. We should probably look at just building some wonders. No matter, I think at this point, kind of sort of no matter what it is. We'll start queuing one up at each of our planets as they run out of construction queue. Oh, the Yor have come through. They went and built a starbase over here, which I did want. You're struggling. You need some money. Okay, I'm going to keep being friendly with you for now. Since there are other targets. It's the only reason. Since there's other people I'd like to kill first. There we go. Maximum size for our fleets. Also more ship range, which might be relevant to going and hitting all the space over here. There you go. You're done here too. Tell you what, upgrade your manufacturing, and then influence agency. Maybe not that one. Okay. This shipyard. Let's see here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and delete this rally point. I'm going to remove that ship from the... Planet will make one. More armor rating, more movement, more research. It does just give us flat out 5% more research, which is hard to argue with. Okay, now we're gonna go constructor. 3 modules. Battlecruiser didn't go here because we removed it at one point. I'll just head that way. This colony ship, I'll just put you on auto. Now we can safely come over here now, which is great. Weak AI is done. Yeah, I just want more movement speed still. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to get constructor and 1, 2, 3 modules. Another colony ship will automate you. Yeah, I think there's still a lot of stuff to colonize. Oh, we have enough culture points. I missed that. Most robust and thriving economy. Oh, good, we're number 1. Solar flares on Cerberus 2. An increasing period of solar activity has caused a species of previously dormant insects to suddenly begin swarming, greatly limiting activity on Cerberus 2. Scientists have developed a sonic screen which may kill the insects. We believe there may also be a way to expand the technology to rid the world of the swarm forever. What effects that will have on the ecosystem is yet unknown. What are your orders? If this technology kills en masse, we won't use it. Pacifism goes up. Approval goes down. Farming goes up. Abandon parts of the world the bugs inhabit. Lose 2 tiles. Or murder all the bugs. Oops, my hand just totally slipped there. I'm just realizing that what I actually want on these planets is I want some troop transports. I'm going to build 1 per. Which might be overkill. I don't know. We'll see. But actually, maybe beforehand we'll get a siege ship built everywhere. Because I want to go and do some planetary conquest next episode. This Promethean is not currently being mined. There. I just one more turned again. Folks, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here. Next episode, we should make it over the space here and do some aggressive expansion, I think. More logistics. Increased fertility on all worlds. It spawns a support ship, the Negotiator. Hold on. Increased fertility is actually going to be very useful to grow our planets more. I think I'm going to go for that. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.